1980s, there were many air shows. The Royal New Zealand Air Force was celebrating its 50th in 1986, and in 1987 a large air show was staged at Ardmore. However, in the 90s, possibly due to economic conditions, there weren't all that many air shows. However, air shows are back, and the New Zealand Warbirds Association plans to hold one a year at Ardmore. Here are highlights from their 2003 show at Ardmore, celebrating 100 years of powered flight.
Front straps get pulled out from the side of the fuselage, and then the parachute goes above the centre of gravity there, and the police in the line. No, not at all. It's a real aeroplane. Yeah. It doesn't look well.
take them off through, you see the tie them off here, make them free, and this is your group mark, off on the Moss Mine. Student would sit in the front seat and the pilot in the back. She's flat coming down now and tucking down to a nice, slightly jealous. Thank you for those nice stars. If you want information on airline recruitment management, an interview to join the next year intake, talk to Ardmore Flying School. These guys have been training pilots since 1961. Started on the Great Free and the aviation industry. He's coming down in a falling leaf and he's falling off the tree, and that's what it's doing at the moment. Incipient stages of the spin. Pull the key off the stage. Pull the timer off, pull the timer off, put your nose down now to get up against the speed. Path after the raising jet finder hangers on the far side where the box is pulling up the up and down part. Let's fly quickly over now. Moving out here very quickly. And how they fly to the range of those now. Holding it off. Almost looks like he knows what he's doing. What do you think of it?
Well, I tell you what, if you'd like to know what you're doing on one of those kind of planes, a Tiger Bomb or a Cessna, take your pick. If you'd like to be flying in the freedom of...
Very close flying.
On account of it doesn't fly very fast, it doesn't land very fast either, so it's quite slow across the fence. Pulling the nose up, you can see their touchdown on the main wheel is going to slow down some. Using the elevators to hold the nose up, first class.
Like in the 1930s in battle, these planes swooping down, coming down the road and shooting back at the sky.
1940s, probably designed the only part of World War II. They were a good fighter for their period, but they were outmaneuvered all the way by the Japanese Zeros and Russians. So hence the response was of the static displays over the lighting direct launch.
on arrival. Also, it's only going to cost you $105, that's including GST, with proceeds in support of New Zealand Warbirds Hangar Fund. There's a tent if you'd like to book a ticket today. Just head down to where the Hercules is and leave you through. You'll come across the tent and purchase a ticket for the New Zealand Warbirds Jubilee Hangar Ball on the 5th of April.
Make up a party, get along, we have a lot of fun
And the dress code is black tie and military stuff.
on Friday in the practice, they had a run yesterday. Waving back again. Look at that. Train the monkey to wave. He was a skyhawk of empires and skyhawks of the Hurricane. Listen to the sound. Series of manoeuvres now that involve looping and rolling manoeuvres. You see the drop tanks with a few bottles out hanging below the wing. Holding the nose up, aerodynamic braking, nose well up off the ground. In the Czech Republic, and it took some time to get it right. John has flown it 5 times already, and because of the engine problems, this is the first time it's flying out. It's a very, very powerful aircraft. Good to finally see it fly. It's great to see this thing flying. John's been talking to me about this for quite some time, and he's like that we're going to get fixed and what's like somewhere, and that had to be serviced as well at some obscure place. But to get the engine service, they had to get people from the former Soviet Union who'd worked on them, and that was in the Czech Republic. So when it was delivered back here, restoration of this magnificent aeroplane along with some of the Keyhawks and the Spitfire. You know what, Andrew, I'd like to know.
That is very impressive. I would also like to be up there, but I can't fly as like you.
To me, like the propeller was almost going to slow down and stop. They might have to adjust the line. DH-84 was made in Britain by the De Havilland Aircraft Company, and probably saw service in here, I assume, before the... Sandwiches and things out of a cup of tea, just like... I certainly did. It was used in the... It was developed originally. It was used for Whittles as a test bed for Frank Whittle. Mark 5 as a single seat.
You mentioned the vampire, a bit like a mosquito. The mosquito.
Yeah, the mosquito had a regular fuselage and twin engine. It was Rolls-Royce engines on it, so this is a jet quite different but made by the same company. So this has got similar sorts of systems. It's air it uses a brake wheel. To see the 75 to monitor what's going on with every entry to your design, every piece handle. With the vampire coming in now across the fence, closing the throttle, and winding down, but quite distinctly. Touchdown with a full flat, he's got his speed brakes out.